Let's assume that both of these colors collected the same amount of data. Which of the data sets has the most variation then? You can see we're looking at two bell curves or normal distributions. Both have an average of 50, but the pinkish purplish one has a standard deviation of 5, while the red one has a standard deviation of 10. So which data set has the most variation? The red one's going to have the most variation because it's the most spread out, or it has a higher standard deviation. Another way of saying that is that red has the most within group variation. Again, in this graph, we're going to assume that each group of data collected the same amount of data. Which line then has the least amount of variation? They all have an average of 50, but as you can see, each bell curve is a little bit different. The blue line here is going to have the least amount of variation because it has the smallest standard deviation. You can see in our standard deviations, the blue has 5, the green has 10, and the yellow has 20. But even without seeing these numbers, you can see that the blue has the smallest within group variation and has the highest peak here, while the green and yellow are much more spread out. Being this spread out shows there's a lot of within group variation in the yellow and green.